Hi my dear students. I hope you're doing fine. Mm, for this week's assignment I have chosen we are moving slightly away from coding and typing. So we'll be creating a video very similar to the visual storytelling project that I had given a couple of weeks back, but it's going to be slightly different because this time we are not using PowerPoint. We'll be using a website rather. um, so this is mainly because some of you are staying away from your gadgets, especially computers, so you might not have access to PowerPoint. But for those students also, this time we can you can create those videos using this particular website. So without wasting any more time, let me straight take you to the exercise for today. So this is the email that I have sent, and I've given you the link also. This is where you need to go. So it is called animoto.com. So this is the website that we are using. If you click on the link, it will take you to the home page of animoto.com. So what I want you to first do is you'll have to sign up, right? You'll have to sign up, and you will sign up using your own Taxe Gmail account. So what you will do is you will use yours. In this case I'm going to use computer, let's say 5 at the rate taktsc.org, and I'll give a password. So what you will do in here is you will have your email ID and password. So if it is like it could be as simple as bivek.chetri@taxe.org, and password, your password and user ID. So after you do that, click on sign up, and it'll this is totally up to you. So what will you be using Animoto for? Basically for education. So when after you click on education, this is basically the home page of, this is your account. So if you go up here, you will see logout button also, which you can log out after you finish making or working. So from here what you do is you will basically choose a template. So the template might depend on what kind of video you are making. If you are creating some kind of report, then you can click on this. Some kind of message, you can click on this one. For today what I'm going to do is there are a lot of templates here. So you could use any of those depending on what kind of video you are making. So I'm going to do this one. So this is, I think it is termed as self-introduction. Introduce yourself with this one. So there are some points that you can read. Now interestingly, what you can do is you can directly share such videos, the video that you've made using YouTube, Facebook, or you can directly download also. So after you are done choosing, if you are satisfied with the template that you have chosen, click on choose template. My internet is slightly on a slower side today, so you might have to bear with me. Alright, so we'll take you through the basic steps of building your first video. You can take a tour or you can simply skip. So this is where you will be downloading, uploading your pictures. Alright, now so I'm not going to do it now, so you can use stock instead also. This means whatever pictures are here, but I'm not going to do that. What we will do is, according to my instruction over here, first, let's say after you open animoto.com, you'll have to click select sort pictures for your video. Okay, now you will definitely need pictures to create your video. So so what you'll do is you'll basically go around, click pictures, think of a theme, think of a story, and then around your story you'll need pictures. So you'll have to basically click pictures. After you click pictures, please upload your pictures to your computer. Right, if it's from the phone, then you don't have to actually upload it, it'll there only. So now let's let me take you to one folder where I have some pictures. I have some pictures over here. Let's say, okay, grade 1. Let's take Arav's pictures. I'm guessing you will have a lot more here. Okay, since this is just tutorial, I'm going to show you these two pictures. Now what I want you to focus on is, if you click on this picture, you will see that the size over here somewhere at the bottom is 2.08 MB, which is quite a big file. Similarly, the second file is also 2.31 MB. Now ideally I wouldn't want such big files. I don't want to work with such big files, huge files, especially when I'm uploading it somewhere in the internet, or I'm sending it through internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compress this a little. So how I'm going to do that is, I think this is the easiest way. You can open that file using Paint. So what I'm going to do is, this is a huge file, so I'm going to resize it. Let's say I'll make it slightly smaller. I just have to change one. The vertical thing will automatically change because I have clicked on maintain aspect ratio. If I don't do this, then I'll have to change both. But if I've checked on maintain aspect ratio, I just need to change one, either horizontal or vertical. Alright, after you have resized, what I want you to do is, let's save this file. Now when you're saving, I want to save in, let's say, D, and I'll create a folder called try, and then I'll save it under try. But when you're saving, more I want you to focus on save as type. Change this to PNG. PNG.png. The full form is actually portable network graphic. So I want you to save it as .png file. So just click on save. Now if I go to that folder, I'll just show you the comparison. So I saved it in D and I saved it under try. So now earlier this file was around 2 point something MB. Now if you check the size, it has come down to 187 KB. So the size has gone down drastically. I'm going to do the same for other files also. So I'll again go to the place where I had pictures. So I'm going to repeat this for all my files. Paint, just resize this a little, so it should be PNG. So we are saving that file as PNG file. So when I click, so I think I'm done with these two pictures. Now this file was currently 2.31 MB. Now let's see the size of the new PNG file. So this is around 210 KB. If you look at this, the size has come down to 210 KB, which is perfect for me. So I have sorted my pictures. This is what I mean when I say click, select and sort pictures for your video. So I have not started the video, but I have, let's say, clicked pictures and I have resized, compressed the files. So I have brought down a 2 MB file to 187, 2.3 MB file to 210 KB. So I have compressed the files and I have sorted, and now my pictures are ready to be used for my video. Alright, now let's move on to the second part. So now what I need to do is I need to log into Animoto. So I have already done that. Now what we have to do is let's follow the instruction. Create a project or video using those pictures. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain some of the features over here. Interestingly, you will see the storyboard. I think this word sounds familiar to you. These are the slides or blocks it's called block in Animoto. So if you want more blocks, you can always add. If you want to delete, you can directly go to the block that you want to delete and you click on the dustbin icon over here, which actually means delete. Alright, so this is basically the storyboard. This is where you add a block from, and to delete you click on the delete button over here. The next part is media. Over here, this portion shows you the pictures that you have uploaded. Currently I have not uploaded anything, so it has taken me to stock, which means these are the preset kind of pictures, and I can use them. Or if you want those pictures, the pictures that we sorted earlier, what you basically have to do is go to project and you click on upload. So I go to project and then click on upload. So after clicking on upload, it will ask you upload from where. So just specify the destination, I mean the source folder. I had saved it under D and I had saved it in try, and these are the pictures. So I can open. If you have more pictures, you can select all of them together and just click on open. So it will take some time to upload. After some time it will be uploaded here. In the meantime, while it's uploading, here, there it comes. So these are the files that I earlier sorted and I have uploaded here. Right, we'll use the pictures later, but now let me take you to this portion, column to my left. The media is basically the pictures or the videos that you're working with. Design is how you want your entire thing. This is mainly the storyboard and all. So title, you see some titles here, you see an orange background, so all those can be changed using the design tool. So color, first of all, it's in white, so I can change this color. Click on that and I can change it to any. So as I change, it changes here also. Subtitles are the text that are written here. This is white, I can change it to any. Again, it changed. Accent is the highlighted underlined text. So these texts are actually underlined with an orange line. So if you want to change that to maybe something like red, yeah, so now the underline color is red. And ultimately the video background, so it's orange. I don't know whether it's actually orange, but let's call it orange. So I'll change this to yellow. So here it goes. So I've changed the background color, text, the font size, I mean the font color, underline color, the heading and subheading. If you go further down, you will see text size, the size of the title, size of the subtitle, and then ultimately the font. So these are the fonts that you can use. Well, these are professional fonts, so I think you need to subscribe for that. For now, we'll just use these three, which are free. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, that is called style. Alright, so the text, that is the captions that are mentioned here, are written in a particular style. You can change them by clicking on style and change. So now let's use a different one. Let's use one with, let's say, maybe this one. Alright, now I'm using this one and let's see if it changes. Right, so it changed. So this way you can change the style. You can maintain the ratio here. Currently it's landscape. If you want to apply square kind of pictures, you may do that also, but I prefer landscape. So you can apply square or landscape, any kind of aspect ratio, but I usually prefer landscape. Now let's move on to filters. These are filters for your pictures, how you want them to appear. So I have not applied any filters, but you could change them. And ultimately music. Currently this is You Lift Me Up, but you can change, or you can have your own by clicking on change, and then you could also upload for songs. Upload your favorite song. Right, so those were the tools that we have here. Media is again pictures, design is all about colors, style is how you want the text to appear, ratio means how you want it to appear, the aspect ratio, filters, and then music. Now let's get started with our project. Since I have only two pictures, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete other blocks and I'll work only with two. So I'm going to delete all the other blocks. I'll just keep two. Don't worry about the text that it has, you can always change these captions. So I'm going to keep it down to only two, and this is also necessary because later when you kind of publish this particular video, it will not accept any kind of media blocks, and you have to delete the preset blocks, right? So now I'm down with two blocks. Uploading a file is pretty simple. I mean, picture is pretty simple. You just click and drag, right? The transition over here is automatic, so you don't have to worry about the transition meaning how does the second slide appear. That is basically a transition from one slide to another. Okay, so that is something which we don't have to worry because it's automatic. Things that we can change over here is firstly the text. Click on the text. Now when I click on the text, it will take me to you could just simply click on the text and it will take me to this particular block. Here I can change it to hello. I'll just write hello for now. If you want to add subtitles, I am just trying. Alright, now you could play with different sizes and colors over here. Alright, I'm leaving that up to you. Now where you want, just click and drag wherever you want. Okay, so this way I can just click and drag to any position. Alright, then comes how long do you want this particular slide to appear. Here it says 2 seconds. You can change that to plus or reduce it, so change that to maybe 5 seconds. Alright, so I've changed that to 5 seconds. I'm done with the text. If you want any kind of narration, you could just record it by here by clicking on this button. This is basically the picture that you're working with. If you don't want this picture, you can simply click on this one and then upload another picture, or you could simply drag them from the media box. You can replicate this slide by clicking on copy, so you have another copy here, but currently I don't want any copies. I just want 2 blocks. So that's it. Now the next thing is the aspect ratio. Also you can maintain by clicking on the scale. So you want to zoom in or maybe a zoom out, so you can do that. You can rotate the picture, and then you can set this to crop left and right and all those. You could just play around. And then the color, if it's full size, then the background color does not matter, but if it's like fit to frame, then or crop left, then this color appears orange, so you can change that to other colors using this. So I don't want this, I just want full screen for now. I might just scale it up a little. So I think that's it for this slide. Now if I move on to the next slide, I can do the same thing again, the same set of things, time, text, and the picture. You can change them over here also. Time, record, text, and picture. You can delete, you can copy. Right, so let me just change this time a little more, maybe 6 seconds. Alright, now so this way I want you to work with all your pictures. So finally, once you are done, you can save them in between. You can save them, you can log out, and you can, if you're done for today, you could just log out, and when you come back the next time, you have to log in using the same process. You log in, and you'll go to my videos, and then it'll show you different, the videos that you're working with, and then you can simply open. Alright, I think this was my earlier video. I did not give the title, so maybe it's yeah. So now let me give the title also. So currently it says untitled video. I will change this untitled to maybe this is, let's call it try one. Alright, I'm saving it as try one. So next time when you go to my videos, it should show you try one, right? So now let's preview this. So if you are kind of done with your video, then you can preview it. It'll just take some time, and it'll upgrade to remove the Animoto watermark. What happens over here is your video will have the company's name watermark somewhere here. So this is the watermark, but you cannot remove them when you're using a free version. So it's okay for now to have this. So this way you could just preview it. If you want to make any changes, you're not happy with any slide or any block, you click on continue editing. But if you think you are done, and if you think if it's ready to be published, or in this website it's called produce, sometimes it's also called rendering, sometimes it's called publishing, here it's called produce. So when you click on produce, it'll ask you for more details. The title, I'm happy with my title. Date, if you want to mention the date, please do that. Producer name, I might just give my name here. Description, this is just a trial video, right? So quality, you don't have to select anything, just click on finish. So now it might take a little time to produce. So it's kind of producing. So you can see the details here. This looks like a race. Alright, so now it's available at 480p, 470, 720, and it is showing us the preview also. Let's see how it's looking. Alright, here it comes. My internet is awful today. Right, so that was the preview. If you're happy with that, you can now either download, or you could just share. Or if you're not happy with something, then you could always go back and edit. Alright, if you look at the sharing options, there are a lot of sharing options. I want you to just email me the link. So you click on email and just send it to computer. So if you are in grade 8, you will send this to computer 8. If you are in 6A, then it's like this. Or if you're in 7, right, and you could just write your name here. That's it. Your name will be important, because sometimes there will not be any room for any kind of confusion if you write your name, right? So, and then just click on share. You can also download this. When it downloads, it'll ask you where. So I'm choosing desktop, and just save it in desktop as try one. Okay, so in the desktop I should now find try one. So this is the video. I can watch it offline here, right? Okay, so this is your video. This was my video. Now what you'll have to do is, so that's it for this particular assignment. So you will basically create your own nice story and your project, and you share that with me. Later you could share it with your friends, and you could show it to your parents and your loved ones. So I think that's it for now. Please remember, you'll have to submit it by the 2nd of July, Thursday. So you have kind of 2 weeks from now. So it's pretty simple. You just have to go to your this particular website and create a video. I hope the instructions are all clear, but if you still have any kind of query or any kind of concern, or if you are confused with any of the steps that I've explained, you can always call me or write to me on WhatsApp. um, I think that's it for now, and hope to see interesting stories and videos. um, um, yeah, take care, bye.